which is graduating at the World Congress Center at this moment. Congratulations to them.
Congratulations. That is so awesome.
Congratulations to all the graduates from kindergarten on up this,
Yes.
making accomplishments like this. And I wish you the best in all your endeavors.
You know, there was a lady that I seen on the internet. I wish I'd shot down her name, but she was 99 years old and graduated.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
That's great. Grandma
that is
is
so
graduating.
awesome.
Grandma
And was
graduating.
able to walk out there.
Oh, yeah. We've seen so much footage on social media. Everybody giving themselves a praise dance or two at the graduation.
Exactly. It's an awesome thing. So congratulations to everyone once again. Peace and blessings to you all. Many blessings to you and your endures. So today, the topic is, should DNA tests be required upon birth?
Ooh.
Oh, you know that's a hot topic.
Ooh.
You know these men ain't gonna want to hear that one, right? The women ain't gonna want to hear that.
Oh my.
You know what I'm saying? The men that don't want to hear it is the ones that basically doing the outside. They the outside guy.
Mm-mm.
And they done denied the child and stuff, and so the husband or the boyfriend that she's with usually is the one that, takes the, responsibility and raise the child unknowingly.
Exactly.
But first I want to tell you a little bit about myself, y'all. We are on every Wednesday from 11 to 12. 11 to 12 with SSIPP on Radio, MzSSIPP, and Smokey B. Right. So y'all already know we're going to have some hot topics. You're going to want to hear it, and then you don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you're going to listen because I'm going to tell the truth.
Yeah, nothing but the truth, the whole truth.
And nothing but the truth.
That's all right. Hello, social media.
Okay, so you want to give anybody a shout out? Anybody else a shout out of what's going on?
I'm congratulating the graduates. I'm very proud of everybody that's moving forward in their life, and we got to.
Okay, and y'all, I want to also tell y'all about my show I have going on Thursday night at Club 291. It's called, it's my reality show, Living Your Dreams with Rosita, and it's called Yes, I'm a Star, because basically everyone is a star already, and I am giving you the platform, so you're able to win radio spins, interviews at the radio station up here at 1100 a.m., okay, and you'll also be able to have the TV platform with People TV Channel 24, which the show will be aired on television as well.
And if you need your skills built up, I am the founder of the Be in Art, where I train, coach, stage presence, whatever you need. This is what I do for the arts. So we got a platform for you. We can get you the way you want to be to the next level with coaching from the Be in Art and SSIPP on the radio, having our own platform, putting you out there with your music, with your acting. Hey, you can't get no better than that. We want you to shine.
That's right. Because we're going to have skits and stuff at the show as well.
Okay.
So right now I'm building everything, but I'm going to have people acting out skits. That's inside of the club and outside of the club, because I write movies and stage plays. We putting you on. You see what I'm saying? Living your dreams with Rosita, that's what I do. So you're going to be sipping on a taste of everything and living your dreams with Rosita.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All the time. That's how I do it. Making people's dreams come true. That's how I was raised.
Oh, yeah.
And it's sad that a lot of people don't feel like that. There's a lot of haters out there.
It shouldn't be. I'm a playwright as well, and comedian and director, and I've directed other people's stuff too. I mean, it's enough room out there for us all. But the one of the most important things is that all this talent here, and we're not collaborating together. And I want to know, why is that? Because if you can operate a camera, and I can write, and you can sing, and you can dance, all that coming together brings forth greatness.
Exactly.
Together.
Exactly.
Greatness. It's going to be some bumps along the road, but we should be adult enough and creative enough to get past that, to get to the big picture. Because my next move is the movie, so I don't know what you waiting on, but I'm going.
Exactly.
I'm going.
Exactly. Okay, y'all. This is what y'all been waiting on. The hot topic for today. That is, should men be required DNA tests upon birth? I think yes. Okay, so the call-in number is 404-603-8770, and we're up here at 1100 a.m. So you can tune in at 1100 a.m. on your radio dial in your vehicle, or you can download the iHeartRadio to be able to listen. But either way, tune in. Okay, so like I said, I feel as though men, it should be required upon birth. You know, there's too many men out here raising kids that is not theirs. You know, so therefore, it's like, what is, I hear something. So basically, I feel as though that men should be, DNA test should be required upon birth. Okay?
Well, I'm going to start with saying, I might step on some toes, but I'm going to need for the mama to get it together first. Mm-hmm. I'm going to need for the mama to keep a calendar or do something to be honest with herself to know what's happening here. I guess the question, where does it start? It starts with both, but to me, the woman needs to be real. I'm not playing on the station, no pun intended, but you need to be real.
You said you say it start with both. Who is both?
Both the mama, dad, who involved. But I think women need to be real about what's going on in their lives. If there's more than one involved, you need to say so. You need to say, put it out there on the table.
Well, you know that's not always going to happen. We've been trying to, you know, I'm going to say they been trying to get women to do that ever since we've been created. You know what I'm saying? So that's not going to happen. So we need another solution. And I feel as though the solution should be that DNA test should be required upon birth. You know, because you just can't trust what the woman say. It's so many men out here raising kids that is not theirs.
Well, what I mean by that is, when you're requesting a DNA test so early, it's going to raise a red flag.
No. See, what I'm saying is required. Just like them laws they passing of everything else, I feel as though that should be a law. That DNA test should be required upon birth.
Okay.
Not just if the woman say, hey, I want you to take a DNA. No, it shouldn't be up to her. It shouldn't be up to him. It should be required. You get what I'm saying? So therefore, before signing that birth certificate, it should be required upon birth that man get a DNA test, because a lot of men, it's the yes guy.
Okay.
So if a woman is cheating, it doesn't matter if she's married, because somebody said on my live earlier when I was discussing it, it doesn't matter if she's married, she still should be required to do it. Because there's married women, plenty of them, that is cheating on their husband, whether he's good in bed or whether he's away from home working all the time and stuff, and she just wants something on the side. But they get comfortable, and then they start having unprotected sex. So therefore, okay, she ended up getting pregnant by somebody else, but guess who she's going to blame? She's going to blame the husband, or she's going to blame the man that is at the house with her, that is taking care of her, because, okay, he's the one that is already taking care of her. She's not going to mess up what she already got a lot of times. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of times the men on the outside, if she would sometimes tell him and he's willing to take up, you know, willing to step up to the plate, she's knowing that it can break up her home. And a lot of times he's not the responsible one. He was just the one that's good in bed.
Well, my question to the husband, if the husband has to be in question and you go to your husband and say, I want to take a DNA test, how do you think he's going to feel? That's going to bring up a red flag. Well, because the husband shouldn't be, if she's with child, that's his child. I can understand a man that you're just having a fling with, but a husband, oh, hey, honey, by the way, I'm pregnant. We need to have a DNA.
But like I said, it shouldn't be her decision.
Whose decision should it be, you think?
It should be a law. Mandatory. Yes.
Okay, so now we're getting into the government coming even more into our
Exactly.
homes. Oh, we don't need all that.
Exactly. Yes, they do, because there's too many men out here, like I said, raising somebody else's child.
Well, that goes without saying. I think a lot of what I'm saying is that we already have the government already in our personal lives. How much more personal do they need to be in our lives? Well,
they need to get in that. Okay, because I'm going to tell you something. I was on a talk show one time, Talk Show Divas, and that was one of my topics that I had. And a female, she had said that her mother blamed two different guys, told two different guys that they was the father. Oh. So for Christmas, she got present from one guy, present from the other guy. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, I get what you're saying. Well, you know, there is a place that
and then when the one guy died, she was at like 8 years old, and she was wondering, why can't I go to the funeral? And her mother said, well, I'm sorry, babe, I got to tell you the truth. That is not your father. Okay, but she still didn't get a DNA from the second father. Now he done passed away. And he was a professional basketball player. You get what I'm saying? So neither one of them got a DNA test with her. But at the same time, both of them died thinking that they was the father.
I'll tell you what one judge told one of my friends. He said, feed them till you look like them.
But see, no. But see, they shouldn't have to go through that.
Rather funny, but you know, they got a place for that. It's called Maury Povich.
No, they should. But see, the thing is, they shouldn't have to go through that. And a lot of them don't even know to be able to go on Maury's show. You get what I'm saying?
I mean, if the child is in question, yes. But if it's not to be, I don't know. But it still brings back. It is still the woman's decision. Person's decisions to do this. The government just.
It ain't about the child being questioned. It ain't about the child being questioned. Okay, I know this guy. He was a deacon in the church. Okay, so he had twins. You get what I'm saying? He had twins. He been in church all his life, living good, living for God and all that. But once the twins got older, one of them decided she wanted to get married. And somebody in the family always know the secret. So somebody told her, you can't marry him. And she was wondering, why not? But they could never tell her. So once they seen that, okay, it's getting real close and it's getting down to it, so they had to really tell her that is your brother. So she thought that the daddy had cheated and went to tell the daddy, but ended up the mother had got pregnant by another guy, and he thought that he was the father the whole time. So that's what I'm saying. It should be required that a man get a DNA test.
At the beginning, at birth.
At birth.
All right, viewers, 404.
So if you don't want to get caught up, then don't do it.
603-8770 or 888-926-7562. We'd like to hear from you about this one. I don't know. Come on, call in, because we need to hear about this. Social media, you need to chime in, because I would love to hear your thoughts on this one.
Okay, y'all, we're going to take a quick break. Y'all listen to some commercials and stuff, and we'll be right back with our guest, DJ Wright. He will be calling in. So, peace and love, y'all.
There's a lot going on in the world.
I wish I would go to my husband and tell him that.
Yeah, he's on the line.
Okay, thank you.
Ooh, that would be ugly for a husband.
So when we come back, you're gonna introduce him, and then you want me to bring him on.
Yeah.
And you guys are gonna talk, and then you're gonna introduce the song, play the song.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh wow, that is interesting. That's interesting.
Yeah. That's what
ain't no way in the world.
You're just gonna have him on for just a few moments, like.
Yeah, just a few minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on, baby, I'm pregnant, but we need a DNA. That would really what did you say? I get the pregnant, but I need a DNA? I'm the daddy? Oh, Lord.
But if it's required, then... See, right now, people will be startled about it. Number one, because they're cheating. But at the same time, after they get used to it, as the next generation comes, it's just going to be a common thing. You get what I'm saying? But it should be required.
Wow. I would like to hear somebody's thoughts on this one first.
Can y'all hear the commercials?
The ones that we carry with us every day. Can we Describe them when everything's right.
Angela said this is a hot topic how men need to know who the father is.
With our sister girls.
That's right, Angela.
But knowing your breasts can save it. Go to knowyourgirls.org for the facts you need on breast
Get
health.
caught up raising a child. He thought it was
Brought to
good.
you by Susan G.
So it's
Coleman
not hurt on
and
the
the
kid.
Ad
And the
Council.
kid suffer. What's up? What's up, y'all? This is your girl, Rosita Cooper, a.k.a. Miss Sip with SSIPP on Radio.
And this is your co-host, Smokey B.
Yeah, and right now, you are sipping on the taste of everything, and our hot topic is, should DNA tests be required upon birth? But first, before we get back to that, I have my guest called in, Mr. DJ Wright. Hey, how you doing?
Good morning.
I am good. So, DJ, tell us where you calling from. Okay, awesome. And y'all, DJ Wright, he was on my reality show as well. And he also came down and performed on my celebrity basketball game that I had. So he's an awesome guy, awesome supporter, and a designer. Tell them about your designs. Okay, so how can they find your stuff? Yeah. So, okay, what is your Instagram information? Mm-hmm. Okay, that's awesome. Well, with me, Rosita, my show, Living Your Dreams with Rosita, when someone actually pay for promotion and advertising and stuff, I go beyond the expectations of how I can help them. That's why I said where dreams come true. So you give me some music that I can put and use in one of my movies, and I would love to do that for you. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Let me ask you something. Your design, you design for plus size? Okay, good.
Okay. So let me ask you this before you get off the line. And we're going to play your song once you leave the line and stuff. But right now, I want to ask you about this topic that we're talking about. Do you feel that DNA tests should be required upon birth? I think that's kind of harsh there for jail time and, a fine and stuff. if it's
Jail
not the
time.
father.
Note to self: do not fool with you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now that on that note, if he been paying child support, or he done went to jail for not paying child support, in that nature, and find out it's not his, then I feel as though the lady should be fined or jail time. Now I truly believe that, but to find out at the beginning that she just cheated and she lied, then I don't feel as though jail time should be involved or a fine, But if that man done paid money in, she should be required to pay that money back. If he done did some jail time, she should be required, and it's not here, she should be required to do the same amount of time. I feel like that. You see what I'm saying? I really do. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Okay, okay. Well, I hear you, and I appreciate you calling in. And y'all make sure that y'all go to DJ Wright. His Instagram page is DJ Wright WRIGHT 305. Is that underscore 305? DJ Wright 305. So y'all follow him on Instagram and check out his product, and give support. Give support to him. This is an awesome guy. So all right, DJ, thank you for calling in, and also thank you for your opinion on this topic.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Okay, you too. Okay, well, he had a lot of good points there,
Jail time?
Yeah.
Really?
But he was saying, yeah, he did say jail time just for
Really?
lying.
Wow.
But no, they shouldn't have to do jail time just for lying. But I feel as though they should be required to do jail time if that man had to do jail time, or if he had to pay fines, child support, she should be required to pay that back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or 30 days in jail just for lying on him. I bet the next baby she'll tell the truth. So it's women out here that having all type of kids and stuff, and then they blame it on the yes guy. The guy that's going to say yes to everything, the guy that's not going to question them. That's who get the blame for everything. You know, she's lining and told like 3 or 4 guys that he's the father. And each one of them like, by who? Who? It ain't mine. And then the yes guy, oh, okay, so that's it.
I just feel we need to find another alternative and solution. Jail is not always the answer.
Well, I'm going to tell you something. I dated this guy, I was from 19 to 21 years old. And his baby mother had done lied, you know, saying that, look, I was going to call the name, saying that the boy was his, you know. So when I started dating him, the little boy was like 4 years old. Okay. He was overseas playing basketball professionally. When she told him that she was pregnant, he left and came back to Memphis to take care of the child, to help her through the whole pregnancy, take care of the child and everything. Done stopped his whole career. You get what I'm saying? When me and him was together, she would play on the phone. He would go to jail for child support. I done put all type of big diamond rings and stuff to get him out of jail for child support, even though the child was always with us. You know, he was taking care of the child. He just was falling back on the child support and stuff. But at 21, this child is 21 years old. This man called me like a year ago and said, Rosita, guess what? Look, so-and-so. And I said, look, because he's a junior, is not mine. I said, boy, you lying. That boy got your big head and everything. You know, he looked just like you. He was like, no. I said, what made you think that? He said, I went and got a DNA test. I said, what made you get a DNA test and this child is 21 years old? He said, because he drinks all the time. The men in my family don't drink. He's short. The men in my family is all tall. He don't sing. All my kids sing. My whole family sing. He don't play basketball. Everybody plays sports. So, you know, so it's
characteristics of him.
And he was always getting in trouble. He's like, it's something about this child, and none of my other kids is acting like this. So he went and got a DNA test, and the child is not his. But this man stopped his career, stopped everything that he had going. They went through complete, you know,
a metamorphosis.
Exactly. For a child that is not even his and he just not finding out. I feel as though that female needs to do that jail time for all the stuff that she done put that man through.
Well, I believe like to pay all of it back and to treat it like a student loan. Take your taxes, take everything until you get everything caught
You
up.
pay it back, but still, I did 30-day jail time. 30 days. It ain't got to be no more than that. 30-day jail time. I bet they
stuck on this jail time.
Yeah, they need jail time. You know why? Because they be stuck on jail time when the man don't pay their child support. They be stuck on jail time when the man not taking care of their kid. They take these men through hell, and then they sit there and want to act all innocent and stuff, and you get away with murder, basically. So the woman should be responsible as well and held responsible in her actions, because you putting a man through something that he had nothing to do with it. He didn't enjoy it. He wasn't there. You get what I'm saying? So he done went through all it is that you're taking him through, or done took him through, to yet for you to just walk away and say, oh, well, my bad.
I know the man out there listening to this thing like applauding, but next week this might reverse.
I know,
this might reverse, yeah. But jail time, you know, pay it back. I get what you're understanding, and everybody wants to put everybody in the slammer, but we got to find better solutions for the community. We got to find other avenues, other things, because, you know, you can go to jail all you want to and come back out and do the same thing. I mean, we need to find...
well, she'll get tired of going to jail then. She come back out and do the same thing, and then it's required again. You know what I'm saying? But that's if it continues to be like it is, and they find out later. But if it's required upon birth, then it won't get to that situation to where somebody is raising somebody else's child, and then you finding out later, and the jail time comes along. So catch it at the beginning, and then you won't have to worry about the end.
Okay, people, you heard that. 44603-8770 or 888-926-7562.
That's right. So y'all make sure that y'all call in and give us your opinion. And right now we're going to take a break. You are listening to 1100 AM.
Something's chiming because it's not me. My phone is off. Something's going ding. That wasn't me. And I can't get a connection to Facebook. No, it won't let me. It won't let me connect at all. I'm on the Wi-Fi. But
Studio 2, Studio 5.
Yeah, I'm on the Wi-Fi. But
Which one you on?
Radio 2. Just like
Radio 2.
Yeah.
Do Radio 5. He said sometimes Radio 5 is better.
Well, 5, yeah. I couldn't get on. Is what you gonna come back on?
I'm just gonna come back with his song. So when we come back from break, I'm just gonna play like 30 seconds of his song.
Okay.
Okay?
He come back on. He's still on. He's still on.
Yeah, we still on.
That's what he's still on.
No, he gone.
Oh, gone?
Yeah.
It's good. He's looking at the plus size. A lot of people don't look at the plus size.
He doing flow mats and everything.
There's a lot going on in the world.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's
World
nice.
is
I
always
seen
changing,
some of his
and that's why it's
the
important to
t-shirts
stay
and stuff. He
connected.
got some nice
What's the
stuff.
password?
News, the latest entertainment.
What's the password?
Music, if it's in the air, on the air, it can be in the palm of your hand, wherever you are, with the iHeartRadio app. Over 1,500 live radio stations from across the country, and over 15 million songs to create your own custom stations. Text IHR to 45495 to download the app or listen at iHeartRadio.com. Standard text and data rates apply.
What's up? What's up? This is your girl Rosita, aka Miss Sip with SSIPP on Radio.
And I am Smokey B, co-host.
All right, y'all. Y'all know y'all been sipping on the taste of everything with me. You know how I do it. I tell it like it is, whether you like it or not. Okay, so therefore, our hot topic for today is, should DNA tests be required upon birth?
I heard it. Should DNA be required upon birth, married or not?
Exactly. Because they cheating, married or not. You get what I'm saying? Shoot.
Well,
You know, and the thing is, the reasons why they cheat. He might be little, you know. He might ain't just satisfied, or he might work all the time.
I think it's the thrill of the hunt.
Yeah.
Now people are hunters.
Yeah, it gets something different.
You know, it's various reasons. But this DNA before, I'm just, it's the married part. That's where I'm stuck at. It's the married part. To go to your husband and say, we need to take a DNA because I'm pregnant.
But like I was saying, it's not. The thing is, it will be required, so it's not her decision.
Oh, okay then.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah, just like signing a birth certificate. It's just like, you know, all the other stuff that is required at birth.
But don't you think the government is already in our lives way too much?
But see, they in our lives for the wrong reasons. They need to catch stuff at the beginning, then you can solve a lot of the other problems that's going on.
Well, let's take one thing at a time because we already dealing
Well, they
with
done
the
did one thing at a
abortion,
time because
and now
everything
we're talking about really bringing home. Okay, you married and you take the DNA that's required, and okay, the baby's not his, and now
I think he got the right to know.
There's other children involved. There's other children. There's other things. What if this is a
Either
family?
way, it can hurt the child. So you already know. My thing is looking out for the child. Mr. Dennis Parker on my Facebook Live, he said that he raised, it happened to him. He raised the child, You get what I'm saying? He raised the child, and as she got older, when it was found out, then she was the one hurt in the end. He chose to still raise the child, even though it wasn't his. But yet, she found out, and then she's the one to get hurt. So therefore, if you solve it at the beginning, and that man still chooses to be in that child's life, then okay, that's a good dude, and that's fine. But at the same time, that man shouldn't be required to take care of that child if that is not his child, just because she went out and had a one-night stand or laid up with somebody, to have another outside relationship or something. He shouldn't be required to take care of that child. He should have an option. You get what I'm saying?
Well, I'm going to go back to what you say about the yes man. The man that says yes, the man that signs the birth certificate.
Okay.
He has a responsibility in this too when this come about. So I'm saying if the yes man just says yes and keeps going, then that's the choice he made. But these are adults that we're talking about. And we're talking about adults that sometimes do not do their homework. But if you're adult enough in relationships, you will be adult enough to catch this in the beginning anyway.
What I'm saying about the yes man is basically he's the one that you can tell him that he's the father.
Right. That's what I'm talking about.
We're pregnant. And he was like, oh my God, I've been wanting a child. I wanted another child. And he's the one going to sign the birth certificate.
So where in that moment should he question? That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm saying. It should be required. He shouldn't have to question. It should be required before you sign this paper that y'all do the DNA test. They got to do nothing but swipe the baby, get a little spit, saliva, and swipe him, and right then. You know what I'm saying? Before you sign that birth certificate. Because a lot of men get caught up for the simple fact that they just going on what the woman say.
Oh, the gold
and these women is at the, shoot, they can hate me. I don't care.
The gold digger's gonna hate
they
you.
can hate me. Shoot, you already know. I don't care. You see what I'm saying? But the thing is, the truth is the truth. And that's what should be done.
Well, I do believe that both parties should be truthful with one another. And if the male finds out that that's not his kid, something should be done. But as a community, where can we find these? How can we rectify this? These are these people's, their decisions. Now, once again, we got the government coming in. I'm saying it's their decision to get together. But once
You're talking about the outside relationship?
No, I'm talking. It doesn't matter whether inside, outside, whatever's going on.
Yeah, it was their decision,
all
so
parties
he should be
involved make their own decisions.
It was their decision, so he should be held responsible.
But once again, we got the government coming in regulating.
It wasn't the man at the house decision, though. It wasn't the man that she's in a relationship decision. It wasn't the man that she's married to decision. Yeah, it's her and the one that she was having the sex with decision. So therefore, but this man that's taking care of her at home doesn't know that she had another decision going on outside of the household. So he should be basically in a position to where he can stop something at the beginning. If it's not his, then he would know it's not his. If it's not his, he would know that she was cheating. It's not his. If he chooses to stay with her, then fine. If he don't, then oh well. It's her fault.
Social media. Let's take it to social media.
So y'all make sure that y'all call in 404-603-8770. You sipping on the taste of everything with Miss Sip, where anything could be said. And I will be telling the truth because that's what I do. And Miss Smokey B, my co-host. So basically, we're going to talk about the graduation thing that you was talking about. Okay.
Georgia World Congress Center?
We're going to talk about what we was talking about earlier before the show came on and stuff about the kids and stuff. And, it is good when they actually get through high school.
Yes, it is. It ought to be a great feeling. That feeling when you walk across the stage and made that accomplishment, that should be a feeling to make you want to keep going and to endure more. And that's one thing we need to get our youth to understand is that when you are in that element, when you are standing, waiting to hear your name called, and you finally hear it, it should be just an overflow and a burst to want to do this again, to make this accomplishment. And even students that graduate night school. Let's not forget night school. They made accomplishment. Even though there's some stumbling blocks along the way, and you go to night school and you make it through, hey, that's a sense of accomplishment.
Yeah, and we're not talking about just the kids. We're talking about grown-ups
adults
as well
too,
that goes back to school.
Because if your grandma got a degree and you don't, because grandma been graduating this year. It's a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of older folks have took it upon themselves to get, educated, because it's out there. Education it's more out there. It's online. You can go online. Also, there are schools out there that are offering free services, especially in the IT department.
Yeah, and shouts out to Missy Elliott.
Oh yes, our celebrities.
Yes.
And Angela Bassett received an award. So this has been a great year in 2019 of celebration and graduating and everything. And it's an exciting time.
Yeah, and one of the reasons why I brought that up is because the stuff that they have to go through in high school and college and stuff, all the obstacles that they, endure.
Peer pressure, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, the sexual, mental, bullying, all type of things.
Poverty, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
And then you finally made it. That is an accomplishment. And shout out to the people who first time I met a family who child was the first graduate of the family. It was just an outpour of celebration. I'm not a teary person. I'm tough, but it got to me. I dropped a couple of tears because it was exciting because it was their first graduate and the first time somebody went to school, was going to college, and it was a time of celebration.
Okay.
Y'all got anybody out there graduating social media?
Yeah, call in to give them a shout out. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I forgot about the Georgia Renaissance Festival tickets. Ooh. So the first caller that calls in at 404-603-8770 or 888-926-7562 to SIPP on Radio, you would get 2 tickets to the Georgia Renaissance Festival.
2 free tickets.
2 free tickets.
You know they got them big old turkey legs out there. You know you want one. Those things good.
Yeah. Compliments of 1100 AM radio station.
They kind of like the Game of Thrones, the Roman times, the jousting, and
really
sort of like that. That's what the Renaissance
I've never
is.
Been.
Yeah, I've been. They like that. I used to take when I drove the school bus, take the kids out there. So they have jousting. They have some beautiful jewelry, crystal that you can purchase out there. Like I said, the turkey legs, and they have a fight. It's kind of sort of like Game of Thrones type stuff back then, those Renaissance days. But it's actually, exciting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, see, I like stuff
2
like
free
that.
tickets, date night, date day.
Yeah.
Whatever.
And if you don't have anybody to go with, me and Brenda, we going, so you can hang with us.
Turkey leg.
Yeah.
I just want a turkey leg.
So the hot topic for today is, should DNA tests be required upon birth? Now we're going to take a short break and we will be right back with SIPP on Radio, 1100 AM radio.
We'll be right back. Yeah. You ever been to the Renaissance? It's a fun thing.
Oh, I've never been to it.
They do the jousting with the bone stick on the horses. They put on shows out there. They got this awesome crystal jewelry that they make, that they sell. It's really beautiful. And the food is great, and it's an awesome festival. You wouldn't, some of the ideas that people come up with, you'd be like, now who was all of this? But it's kind of Game of Thrones-ish,
The way our girlfriends walk. The way they talk.
I was trying to read social media. Hey y'all, what's going on? Hey Valerie, Stephanie, Cynthia.
This right here.
Denise. Hey John. Hey Renee.
What's up, y'all? Thank y'all so much for tuning in.
Y'all
call in and get them tickets.
Call in to get them tickets. Also, if you have somebody's name that you want to put on the radio that graduated, Just type it in and let me see if I can catch it.
Your breasts.
Type in the graduate's name.
So, James.
Go to knowyourgirls.org for the fact sheet.
Hey,
on
Reggie
breast
Chappelle.
milk. That's
Hey, DeMarcus.
knowyourgirls.org.
Teresa.
Susan G. Coleman.
You ready first. Facebook come up with everything. Facebook don't miss nothing.
There's a lot going on in the
Thank
world.
you, Ray.
Your world is always changing. That's why it's important to stay connected. The latest news, the latest entertainment, the newest music. If it's in the air or
Call in, Ray.
be in the palm of your hand, wherever you are.
404-603-8770.
Over 1,500 live
44603-8770. Call in. Just get them tickets.
custom stations. Text IHR to 45499
You know you want to go.
or listen at
I know it's hot out there.
Good data rate supply.
Don't shake the table. Don't shake the table. What's up? What's up? This is your girl Rosita, aka Miss Sip with Sip on Radio and Living Your Dreams with Rosita reality show.
And this is your co-host, Smokey B.
Yeah, and right now you're sipping on a taste of everything with Rosita and Smokey B. And today's hot topic is, should DNA tests be required upon birth? Y'all make sure that y'all tune in with us from 11 to 12 every Wednesday. Every Wednesday. Download your iHeart app. If you're not in your vehicle, you can download your iHeart app and listen to it as well. WWWE 1100, the real 1100 AM.
Something you can listen to through that traffic while you're going to McDonald's to lunch.
Yes, exactly. Okay, and I have Ray Daniels here on the on my Facebook Live. He used to have a show up here. I done came up here, when he had his show here like 3 times, to visit him and stuff. So shout out to Ray Daniels.
Hello, Mr. Daniels.
Yes, that was 96.5. So yes, shouts out to him. Hopefully he would give a call up here.
Yeah. Anybody want them tickets?
Y'all want them tickets?
44603-8770.
Georgia Renaissance Festival. And if you're, I was going to say internationally, but, they ain't going to be able to come all the way here for the Georgia Renaissance Festival internationally.
I'm in Bora. I'm not finna come there.
Okay, y'all. But today's hot topic is, tell them what the topic is.
Oh, today's hot topic, should DNA tests be required, code word required, upon birth?
Mm-hmm.
Meaning that whether you're married or not,
Yeah.
and the woman becomes pregnant,
Yeah,
it will be mandatory
that's right.
for you and your mate to take a DNA test.
That's right.
What are your thoughts on that? I still say a lot of the stuff that government does or try to be imposing on, it is too much of the government being in your business. We're grown here and making these decisions, but hey, if it's gonna help instead of hinder, then maybe so. We're trying to say that a lot of men have been caught up with children grown and gone, and he done paid a lot of child support, and this child has no DNA of his.
Mm-hmm.
And trying to figure out what's the solution. Jail time has been brought up. The woman,
Oh, yeah,
30
jail time.
days in jail.
That's right, 30 days in jail. He done did jail time and stuff. He done paid child support. You pay him his money back, and you get 30 days in jail.
I believe paying the money back.
Yeah.
Treat it like a student loan.
Because she could easily just tell the guy, hey, I don't know if you're actually the baby daddy. See, that is so easy. And it would solve some stuff. But if you allow this man to pay child support and you know that is not his child, you allow him to do jail time and you know this is not his child, then you should know that you're going to get the same thing back.
Oh, well, I don't know about being easy, because if your husband Hulk Hogan, I'm not sure if you might want to tell him, But What are
But he
y'all
gonna
thoughts?
find out anyway. Because
What-
if it's required upon birth, then he gonna find out anyway. So your husband, Hulk Hogan, then you should think about that when you lay down with the other guy.
I wouldn't want to tell Hulk nothing.
When you lay down with Gilligan.
I'll send him a text because ain't no way I stand that. By the way,
It's not true. You are not the father.
Whew, Lord Jesus, you trying to take Maury's job?
Hey, I actually want to do that on my reality show. I want to actually be able to give people DNA tests.
Okay, then. So,
Yeah.
So security guard, you got some jobs coming because you're gonna have to be secure because you never know how these things go.
I hope the actions be like on Maury's show. You know how they run out the room and stuff, and they act
Fall
all
on the floor.
surprised.
Oh my gosh.
I am 110% sure that he is the father. Look at his eyes. It look just like him. Look at the nose.
And see, Maury already know. He just, it's hard for him to not to grin.
Exactly.
He already know.
That baby look nothing like him. You know? But yet at the same time, 110% of 110%, it is his.
2,039%, it is his child.
He's the only person I ever been with. And
Come back on the show, you got 6 more guys sitting up here.
I know.
The first show, you said he was the only. Okay.
Well,
So much going on.
I know, but I meant the only one that day.
That night. Someone that night. I didn't talk about breakfast and lunch.
Or the next day.
I know. It's crazy, y'all. It's crazy. What are y'all thoughts? Come on, 44603-8770. What is the public thoughts on this situation here? We laughing, but you know, it's something to think about.
Yeah, it's actually serious.
I myself,
This is a serious thing.
you know, everything that they're imposing on us today, so many gray areas.
Yeah.
So many gray areas.
But the children are the ones that is suffering from the situation, because if you tell them later, that can affect everything that they done tried to build. If they was a good child and stuff, they can turn rebellious. They can turn, you know, they can feel as though their whole life was a lie. So now who am I? You get what I'm saying? And then thinking like that, then you start getting rebellious. You can go from an A student to an F. You know, just by that little situation right there.
Well,
so people need to start thinking
domino
about
effect in the family.
exactly. It can have a whole domino effect. But at the same time, if you know at the beginning, then it's true. There's a lot of things that could be like basically doesn't have to happen in the future just because of knowing at the beginning.
Exactly. But once again, when you doing stuff like this, we don't know the family structure. We don't know what's going on in that home. And we know that when we're searching and looking for emotions and feelings, we go elsewhere.
Well, basically, in
just don't know.
this
It's a gray
situation
area.
right here, when a woman done cheated and trying to, you know, and she don't know who the father is and stuff, and she trying to blame it on the guy that's at the house, it doesn't matter about her feelings or her emotions. You know what I'm saying? It's all about this child, and it's all about protecting the men too, because a lot of times, everybody always trying to protect the woman and stuff, but these men, they be going through unnecessary stuff, and they need to be protected too. They somebody child, they somebody baby. You see what I'm saying? They just got older. And everybody expect the men to be so strong and all this stuff, and they just take the punches however they come and stuff. But they need to be protected. They need to be looked after, you know. And somebody needs to do that for them. So I feel as though this right here would resolve a lot of issues that have been going on in a lot of people's lives and stuff, and especially a lot of the kids' lives and stuff, because they need to know.
Well, point taken, but still, I say the government once again in your lives regulating what's going on. We got to come up with better solutions. Better solutions.
All right, y'all. We're gonna have a recess right now so y'all can listen to this song. I love this song, Rise Up. What's up? What's up, y'all? This is your girl Rosita, aka Miss Sip with SSIPP on Radio.
And your co-host, Smokey B.
So y'all make sure that y'all listen to us each and every Wednesday from 11 to 12 at 1100 a.m. radio station on your... I was waiting for my co-host to just pick it up. I was waiting for you to pick it up. She over there in the daydream. But look, download your iHeartRadio app. If you're not riding in your vehicle, so you can listen from anywhere and everywhere. And tune in to SSIPP on Radio, where you will be sipping on the taste of everything. Peace and love, y'all.
Peace.
Dish TV is better than cable.